Dude, I've been clapping all day, and it's, you know what? Gamers, welcome back. We're back. You think that like maybe this like restricts my clapping range of motion? Like if I clap up here, it's like very different from. Yeah, these are the types of questions we need to ask ourselves, chat. When you're a content creator, it's really important that you get the intro right. You know, chat, if you think about it, I could change my intro like tomorrow. Like I could just start saying some other shit, and then 20 years from now, when I have when I've been Twitch partner for a while, and you're scrolling through like my subreddit, right? And you see someone posting like, "Damn, I really think it was better when he used to clap at the beginning of every stream and just say gamers. Like that was a really good intro. I don't know why he stopped doing that." And like you would feel left out because you've been a fan since like I gained my massive popularity spike in November of next year, but like you weren't there before then. You weren't there November of this year when I changed my intro. Like these early streams are just lost in obscurity, buried way deep on my VOD channel by then. Baba Booey. What's up, John? I did some experimentation with Linux today, chat. I did some experimentation with Ubuntu, not Ubuntu. It was similar to Ubuntu, but it wasn't. It was Mint. And I don't know if I like it. What I did like was that you could just decide what goes on your taskbar and where. For instance, on Windows right now, I have I don't know how to explain this, but like my taskbar is, first of all, it's locked to the bottom of the screen. So if I have something in the way of a part of the screen, I'm just never going to see it. I can't move the taskbar anywhere else. I can't decide like what is and isn't on it. There's some things like sometimes I want to get to my system tray. Like I want to look at my audio settings, but I have a game in full screen, so I want to do it on my second monitor. Too fucking bad. You only can put your audio settings on one monitor. But the stupid weather report is on all three monitors. So I just anyway, but that was not a problem at all in Mint. Yo, what up, Melissa? Sorry, I'm crashing out before I even switch to the game footage. I really should be talking while I'm playing right now, but borderless is what I'm looking for. So yeah, there's a few things though. I did manage to get Streamer Bot working, but it said it was like, oh well, this might not work, and it threw out like a shit ton of errors while I was setting it up. Because I had to use Wine, and I don't know how to use Wine. I'm come to realize. I thought you just did like apt install Wine, and then you could start just making executables work, and like they would either work or they wouldn't. Not the case. You need to get like 7 different things, or at least 3. I guess, like I tried just doing install Wine and then using Wine to run it, and it said like you don't have Wine mono, and so then I had to install mono, which is why my throat's a little scratchy. But then once I got that done, it still wasn't working, and so I looked it up, and it's like, yeah, you need to use like Wine cheat, like Wine something else, Wine tricks, which you know, less cool. Notepad is what I wanted to open so that I can use it as a black box on the corner of my stream. I really should fix that at some point, you know? Let's go ahead and pick up lo-fi synthwave beats to game 2 or whatever the fuck it's called. Wait, how is that not in my recommended? Has it been that long? Oh wait, no, this is because I'm doing research right now? No! Lo-fi, this motherfucker. The guy that plays the synthesizer in the background while I'm Minecrafting. The eel that toys around is the name of this world, by the way. Dude, I can't believe that video. I saw that earlier. Like, your shift got changed and you just weren't notified. That's fucked. Your boss was very sorry? Like, genuinely very sorry? Or like, I'm very sorry, but you're gonna be working your 12 hours. And I didn't tell you before now. Like, I feel like if I was sorry enough, I would just not make them work the full time. I would, like, step in. You'd be like, you know what, I fucked up. And as taking accountability for that, I will work the last hours of your shift. You just resubscribed. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
So back. Elon is up.
43 fucking sub months is nuts. Guys, do you think it's appropriate that, like, when Moo pops off and gets like 1 billion subscribers, that I'm gonna show up in his chat with the founder badge and start guilt tripping him to include me in more content? Like, that's reasonable, right? Surprise power surge, second day in a row. Dude, I was updating my BIOS today, and that is always so terrifying to me, because it's like, I start updating my BIOS, right? And I'm like, okay, like, time to do this BIOS update, and then, like, it starts actually doing the update, and I'm like, holy shit, like, this is gonna be the time when, like, some random shit happens and the power flickers, and I can never use my computer again. I really should get a UPS if I'm gonna get that kind of anxiety, but that's really expensive. Like, may as well just get a new computer at that point, right? Like, if I'm only getting it to prevent a $1,500 computer from breaking, like, I could just get... I actually don't know how much UPS would cost for my needs. Who body? Real. When is Moo gonna blow up? Well, I'm gonna blow up November of next year. Moo's probably gonna blow up a little bit before then, though. If my strategy's gonna work. So we'll have to see. I was talking about this yesterday. I don't know if anyone was around, but one of my favorite tweets of all time is to smithereens has got to be one of the worst ways to get blown. When he gets the pipe bomb in the mailbox. All right, I don't have time to stand around here all day. Break these leaves for Apfelin. Potential. No. Oh my god, apple. The only time you're gonna hear me excited about some apple shit. Anyway. Oh. I almost drove out to Illinois today, chat, because I was gonna help my German club move picnic tables, but they moved them all before I got there. So I instead went to Mars Cheese Castle, which is this exit on the 94 between my house and Illinois that it's like a cheese shop, but it's also a gift shop, a wine shop, a bar, and a restaurant. And perhaps some other things as well. I didn't pay too much attention. It has some of the most god-awful t-shirts I've ever seen. I'm sure that Melissa and Red Tie would have loved them. But it was like, there was like one that just was like cheese print and it had a mouse peeking through one of the holes. Anyway, I got a BLT there. I didn't actually buy any cheese because I didn't see anything that really suited my fancy. I should have, because I was been thinking about buying cheese a lot lately, but I didn't want to go deal with the hassle and you go through the check lane. Oh, and I did get a free donut from Quick Trip today, so that was cool. Leaves, yeah, I think so as well. Because I've heard about leaves having a different drop rate. Thank you, Duck. having a different drop rate if you let them naturally decay. Like that's been like people have been talking about that since like I started playing Minecraft, you know? Like in 2012 or whatever, when I started playing Minecraft, people were saying, oh, no, you have to wait for the leaves to decay. It increases the drop chance. I don't think it does. I was looking on the wiki, I couldn't find anything. I couldn't find any information that the drop chance would be different. So as far as I'm aware, it's just blatant misinformation that has somehow infected the entire Minecraft community to the point where I've seen multiple people bring it up in YouTube videos like, oh yeah, no, jungle saplings, even when I increase the drop chance by waiting for the leaves to decay, which like, that doesn't, I don't think it does. Like, I'm gonna be so dead ass, I just don't think it does. Okay, there's some fish down there, there's a cave. What kind of base are you building here? I'm tempted to make a bridge because I need to work on my bridges, but right now I think we should focus on getting bed. Cause, well, or at least getting some food so that I can go caving over the first night. Do you guys know that the current fastest all advancements task stands in a box for like 20 minutes? Because there's an advancement where you have to kill a phantom and like it's impossible. Like the task gets completed before like it's hard coded for like the phantom cannot spawn before this time. And then basically it manipulates RNG so that the first frame it is possible for a phantom to spawn one spawns and they can shoot it with a crossbow. Or two with a crossbow, actually. So it's like very lickety split once the phantom actually spawns. But up until that point, they just have to wait because the game literally just won't spawn one. You have to wait for like X amount of days or whatever. Oh shit, some sheep. I have to go kill these. That way I can sleep the night, get some food. Hello. Right? Sweet, make a furnace. Oh yeah, and I also wanted to do try my new Solas shaders again, at least as long as chat allows me to. I could just change the command so it swaps back to these automatic. Like these hit a little diff, what'd you guys think? I just tried to break the furnace with an axe, very clever. Go ahead and munch on one of these. Don't want this. All right.